Hello everyone. Good evening. Yes. So पिछले क्लास में हमने क्या पढ़ा है? Yes, we started with transportation, right? Yes, and we have studied the structure of heart and double circulation process, right? Yes. Now in today's class, let's see another two important parts of the human circulatory system. Okay, so far we have studied heart. Let's complete the blood vessels, which is the network of tube which helps in the supply of blood and various nutrients, gases, right? Various substances through blood to various parts of the body. So we'll first cover the blood vessels and second we will see the components of blood. Okay, right? Let's start. So here we can see we have the heart. So the aorta divides to form arteries. Okay, in last class we have studied about heart, right? And there we have seen there is the largest artery, aorta, which carries oxygenated blood from the heart to various parts of the body, right? So this aorta splits into different arteries. So one artery will supply blood to the liver, another artery to the kidney, and so on, right? So aorta basically is arising from the heart. It carries the oxygenated blood. It splits into different arteries. Now these arteries, on reaching different body tissues, will divide again and again. They will divide and redivide into smaller vessels known as capillaries. Now these capillaries are very important. Here you can see in the diagram, artery, it splits to form the capillaries, right? Yes, capillaries are very thin tubes. The walls of capillaries are also very thin. The diameter of capillary is also comparatively very thin. Due to the thin walls, capillaries are permeable, right? So blood which is flowing through capillaries, it is carrying various nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide, yes or no, various nutrients. Now here, nutrients and oxygen need to be supplied to the cells, to the body tissues. So capillaries will form a network around the tissues, right? Yes, so that due to the thin walls present in the capillaries, nutrients and oxygen will diffuse out. It will be easily removed out of the capillaries and provided to the body tissues. Okay, so exchange of materials, this is the most important function here. Exchange of materials take place between the blood and the surrounding cells across the thin walls of the capillaries, right? So here you can see the capillary network here, right? Here this is the artery, right? Here in blue color we have the vein. You can see this artery, okay? It's split into this capillary network, yes or no? And now exchange, ये हमारा body tissue है यहाँ पे, ये जो cells है, these are the normal body cells. They need nutrients, they need oxygen. So capillary, as they have thin tube, they are thin walled, so easy diffusion of substances will occur, right? Easy diffusion of substances will occur. Now, oxygen will be given to the body tissues. Body tissues undergo cellular respiration, so they produce carbon dioxide. CO2 will enter inside the blood, right? Capillaries will take up CO2. So here you can see a blue color में blood क्यों दिखा है? It is just a representation of deoxygenated blood. Always remember, in our body, the blood is red. Okay, it may be bright red or little dark red, but it is not blue. Okay. Conventionally, we have been drawing oxygenated blood in red color and deoxygenated blood in blue color just to distinguish between both, right? Yes, blood is not blue here. Yaad rakhna hai. Now you can again see all these capillaries have united to form this vein, right? Exchange kahan pe hoga? Exchange of materials, exchange of gases, exchange of nutrients, right? This will be across the capillaries, okay? You can see CO2 going out, right? The capillaries join together to form veins which take the blood away from the organ towards the हार्ट। ओके, जैसे इस डायग्राम में भी हम देख सकते हैं आर्टरीज स्प्लिट हुए तो कैपिलरीज बने, कैपिलरीज एक्सचेंज हुआ एंड देन कैपिलरीज से मटेरियल एक्सचेंज हुआ, सही है, एंड देन these tiny capillaries again join to form a bigger tube that is vein. Okay, तो ये ब्लू कलर में जो एक बड़ा सा ट्यूब दिख रहा है, this one, right, this is basically the vein, right, and this vein will carry the deoxygenated blood, that is carbon dioxide rich blood towards the heart. Okay, here you can see in the diagram vein, right, so veins from the upper and lower body parts which carry deoxygenated blood, they will pour the blood first in the vena cavas, right, superior and inferior vena cavas, and then through the vena cavas blood will be entering the heart, right. Which specific chamber of the heart? Yes, everyone, deoxygenated blood is received by which chamber of the heart? It is the right atrium, right. Next, let's see the blood vessels. Blood vessels are of two types, arteries and veins. Capillary is also blood vessel. Its main function is basically, as it is thin walled, exchange of materials will occur through capillaries. Clear, right? Now let's see the two main types of blood vessels, arteries and veins. Arteries are the blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart, and veins are the blood vessels which bring back blood to the heart, right? Yes, so mainly majority जो veins है they carry deoxygenated blood and majority जो arteries है they carry oxygenated blood. Okay, yes, but main definition wise, right, अगर हमें किसी भी artery या vein को define करना है, we will not define it according to whether it carries oxygenated or deoxygenated blood, but the main definition is that the blood vessel which carry blood away from the heart, like the pulmonary artery, though it carries deoxygenated blood, but it is carrying blood away from the heart, so it is an artery, right. Aorta, it's an artery, right. Whereas vena cava, okay, or pulmonary vein, these will be veins. Now see, veins, like majority of the veins in our body, they carry deoxygenated blood, but pulmonary vein is the exception. It brings oxygenated blood to the heart, right. तो ये exceptions भी याद रखने हैं. Now arteries में जो blood है, it is under high pressure, so they have to tolerate high pressure, whereas veins do not tolerate high pressure. The walls of arteries are thick, okay, as they have to tolerate high pressure, definitely the walls of arteries are thicker and they are also quite elastic. Whereas in case of veins, we can see the walls are not thick walled as the arteries, and very important, veins also have valves, right. Why? To prevent the backflow. ये भी हमने पढ़ा है heart structure में, सही है, right, between the atria and ventricles, right, between the atria and ventricles valves are present which prevent the backflow. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Is it clear, everyone? Right? Valves, as you can see here in the diagram, ये क्या है? These are valves, right? So it's making sure that blood is flowing in one direction only. Okay. Okay, let's see next now. Let's see the differences. Arteries, as we have discussed just now, arteries carry blood from heart to different parts of the body. Okay, they carry blood away from the heart, whereas veins are the blood vessels which carry blood to the heart from different parts of the body. So arteries carry blood under high pressure, veins carry blood under comparatively low pressure. It's not under that pressure, right? Then the walls of arteries are thick and they are also elastic, whereas in veins the walls are thin and less elastic. Okay, but yaad rakhna, thinnest walls will be present in the capillaries only, right? Yes, only single, like one cell layer is present in capillaries. Okay, next, last point, ओके सेकेंड लास्ट पॉइंट पहले देखते हैं. वाल्व्स आर एब्सेंट इन आर्टरीज एंड वाल्व्स आर प्रेजेंट टू प्रिवेंट द बैक फ्लो. अभी पीछे हमने डायग्राम में देखा था, सही है राइट. वाल्व्स आर प्रेजेंट इन केस ऑफ वेन्स टू प्रिवेंट द बैक फ्लो ऑफ ब्लड. Last point, again very important. Arteries mainly carry oxygenated blood. There is an exception here, right? Pulmonary artery. Okay, देखो artery को हमने कैसे define किया है? Any blood vessel which is carrying blood away from the heart to the body tissues. Now, pulmonary artery is carrying deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. Right? It is an artery because it is carrying blood away from the heart, but it is carrying deoxygenated blood. That is why we have written arteries carry oxygenated blood except the pulmonary artery. Similarly, when we have studied the heart structure, याद है हमने pulmonary veins के बारे में पढ़ा है, right? Yes. Now pulmonary veins, right? 4, yes or no? 4 veins. These are basically carrying oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart. As the blood is given to the heart, it's a vein, but it is carrying oxygenated blood. That is why we have said that veins carry deoxygenated blood except for the pulmonary veins. ये exceptions याद रखना है, okay? And remember, oxygenated blood means it's like pure blood with O2, right? And deoxygenated, it's simply like impure blood because it is rich in carbon dioxide. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Let's quickly go through the double circulation process. Okay. So here you can see all the parts labeled. Okay. Network of capillaries can be seen. Right. Yes. यहाँ पे बीच में heart दिख रहा है with the 4 chambers. Right. Yes. कल हमने एक flow chart भी draw किया था, याद है ना सबको? Right. So deoxygenated blood from the body. Okay. It is basically moving from the body tissues towards the heart like this. Deoxygenated. Blue color में पूरा deoxygenated है और red color में पूरा oxygenated blood है. ठीक है, right? So you can see from the veins, okay, which are moving out away from the body tissues, or from the lungs also you can see, right? The deoxygenated blood, first of all, from the body parts is given to the heart. Then from the heart, blood will be pumped. This deoxygenated blood will be pumped like this. ये देखो दिख रहा है सबको? Deoxygenated is blood is pumped to the lungs, right? So there is a network of capillaries which you can see here, right? Network of capillaries which you can see जहाँ पे exchange होगा. So O2 will be given to the blood and CO2 will be removed, right? In the lungs, right? Alveoli is richly supplied with such network of capillaries. Now this oxygenated blood, as you can see, it is basically moving here with the help of pulmonary veins into the heart, then from atria to ventricle, then here from aorta, as you can see, aorta to the body, right? Like this. To all the body tissues. Again, body tissues will utilize all the oxygen. They will produce CO2. And in this entire process, you can see that blood is flowing twice through the heart. Right? And that is why this is known as double circulation. Clear, everyone? So here we can see that heart is the pumping organ. Heart का एक ही काम है यहाँ पे. सही है? Circulation में heart का एक ही काम है. That is, it is a pumping organ. It is not doing any purification, right? Oxygenation कहाँ पे हो रहा है? Lungs में हो रहा है, right? Yes, diffusion of gases is in the lungs, right? Heart's job here is to pump blood, okay? Deoxygenated blood to the lungs and oxygenated blood to all the other parts of the body, right? Including lungs also will need oxygen, right? Yes, but oxygenation के लिए जो blood जाएगा, deoxygenated वाला, carbon dioxide rich, that will be again done in the lungs itself, right? So when the blood flows through the blood vessels, it exerts force on the walls of the blood vessels, right? Yes. Blood pressure बोलते हैं हम इसे, yes or no, right? This pressure is greater in the arteries than in the veins, okay? इसीलिए हमने differentiating points में लिखा है ना, blood in the arteries is under great pressure as compared to the veins, okay? So here you can see. Now let's see the heart beats two phases quickly. Okay. Contraction, relaxation. Okay. Yes. Contraction, relaxation. First, the auricles, that is the atria contract. Okay. Yes. 4 chambers है heart में. 4 chambers है. जब ये एट्रिया है, सही है. जब ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं तो ब्लड वेंट्रिकल्स में पुश होता है. जब वेंट्रिकल्स कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं तो ब्लड पल्मोनरी आर्टरी और एओर्टा में पुश होगा. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? राइट. यस. जब ये ऑरिकल्स, ये ऊपर के 2 चेम्बर्स, ये जब ओके, व्हेन arteries contract, we can see blood moves here in the ventricle, and from ventricle, when the ventricles will pump, the blood will move in the pulmonary artery and the aorta. Sahi, and then the entire heart will relax. So there is a cycle of like contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation. Okay, due to the pumping activity. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. ओके, ये अभी हमने पढ़ा है पूरा. पंपिंग ऑर्गन, कॉन्ट्रैक्शन, रिलैक्सेशन. राइट. दिस कॉन्ट्रैक्शन इज नोन एज सिस्टोल. कॉन्ट्रैक्शन को हम क्या बोलेंगे? सिस्टोल. एंड रिलैक्सेशन इज नोन एज डायस्टोल. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस 2 टर्म्स. कॉन्ट्रैक्शन इज सिस्टोल एंड रिलैक्सेशन इज डायस्टोल. ओके. सो फॉर नाउ लेट्स stop here for today. Okay. आज के लिए हमने क्या क्या पढ़ा है? Everyone. Yes. Very important. We have studied about the blood vessels. Right. Arteries, veins and capillaries. Okay. Right. Important distinguishing points between arteries and veins. Then the function of capillaries. Right. Yes. And then we have understood that when the specific chambers of the heart contract, then blood moves away from that particular chamber. So when the auricles contract, blood moves in the ventricles. When ventricles contract, blood is moved away from the heart. Contraction is systole and relaxation is diastole. Okay, let's stop here for today. In next class, we will complete this topic. Okay, right? We will study more about the circulatory system. Bye everyone.